Also, I wanted to add that the more watered down the paint is um, when you're blending colors together, the easier the transition will be on the eyes. So just keep in mind that if it's a little bit too watered down, it actually works out better in the long run, because then you're learning how to wet blend, which is a little more time consuming, and it comes out looking amazing, but it does take a lot of time and practice. But basically, wet blending is getting the paint on there and just working it back and forth till you get an even, I guess you would say, gradient of colors. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of time to get the colors how you like them, but like I said, it's easier to blend. Also, blending with oils is amazing, because you could come to it the next day and touch it up if you don't like how it looks, or if you notice something. But obviously, oils take a long time to dry up. But I do believe, I forgot who on YouTube, but Awesome Paint Jobs, I think it is, has a tutorial on how he did wet blending with acrylics, and I think they were, I'm sorry, with oil paints, and I believe he said that they were acrylic-based oil paints or water-based oil paints, or I don't know, something that made them dry up a bit faster. So if you do have the time, if you're interested, to take a look at that video. Alright, as long as I'm working on this model, I'll show how to do the skin also. This is the only one of the three that actually, son of a gun, that actually does have some skin showing. And I just spilled Leviathan purple all over myself. Alright, so you do take a purple wash, that is all over me, and you basically apply it to the skin, and after I'm done with that, I'll come right back. Alright, so carefully opening your purple wash. Can't believe I just spilled it everywhere. Alright, so basically you apply it how you would apply it on a piece of armor or anything else that you'd like to add some sort of shade to. I use it straight out of the pot. I don't really water it down. It's more or less an undercoat, but I do put down cloudy gray from Reaver for some sort of base coat for it, so it can actually show through. The paints I do use for the skin are a True Highlight, or Fair Skin Triad from Reaper. I put it on from darkest to lightest, and I do a one-to-one mix between each shade so that it does look even. And I'm gonna let this finish drying, and then I'll come back and do some skin detail. Alright, so this is after the purple wash is dried, and I'm layering on the first coat of Fair Shadow, which is the first color I use for the base coat of the skin, leaving the purple in the crevices so that it leaves a little bit of a contrast. Uh, After that, I go on to Fair Skin and put that on more of the raised parts so you're still able to see Fair Shadow. After that, I use Fair Highlight, which is the last in the triad, and I put that on mostly the raised edges that show light. And finally, I use Skull White for an extreme highlight on the raised edges. Alright, here's the final product. Pretty happy on how the blades turned out on the edge. It's a little bit of a hard highlight, but it works. And I'm happy with that. More to come.